everybody, thanks for coming to watch this video today. Today is going to be a walkthrough of my personal planner. It's going to be just me flipping through, just showing you my planner. I'm not going to go into detail about how I plan and about everything in detail, but I am going to just show you what I have in here. It can change once in a while, so this is my update for September of 2019. This is a Filofax original, and it's really stuffed. I can't even close it, and that's just because I have, I guess, a lot of things in here, but they're all useful to me, and they have a lot of layers to them, so that's probably why it's so thick. But it's a Filofax original in personal size, and I have just been loving this. It's pretty simple, and for me it does the trick. So when you first get in here, I added some sticky notes, a picture of me and my husband, and then I just have right here, I love just having pictures in my planner everywhere, so it's me and my daughter. And then when you turn to the next page, you have where my kind of catch-all, my sticky note hub. So I have some pictures over here and then some notes. This is where I keep most of my quick notes, where I don't need to keep anything in particular and I just need to write a quick note. Then you get to my note section, and in my note section I just have running lists or permanent lists in here that I need to keep. So I have running to buy lists, Everly's lists, baby shower for a friend, a 5-year anniversary list, and I just keep those lists on these pages. I really like these pages. Then I have some more longer lists, so lists that I wanted to make are in here, and things you might do on a specific day, just ideas for some of my content before I started really heavily content planning in my notebook. Some scribbles from my daughter here, packing lists, books to read, and really it's just whatever page I feel like planning on that day or writing notes on. Quotes are in here, and then I know I made more. Oh, I know where it's at. So then up here I have a little tab that goes to my to-do list, and this is my kind of like Sunday checklist or just longer to-do list. So I have a weekly to-do list here, and then I have my Sunday reset routine. This is my monthly to-do list, so it's for the month of September, so I keep that there. So I have some more pages of that, and then you get into some more permanent lists. I have these little half pages right here for any longer, quick, like maybe grocery lists or anything like that. I have the Rams 2019 schedule, of course, the NFL schedule of all the games. And then this little freebie right here is list to keep on hand. This is the one that I have for free on my website, and that is currently under construction depending on when you watch this. And yes, that is there for you to download if you would like to. Places to travel. I love to write down bucket lists and places to travel and things like that. And if my voice sounds a little raspy, I'm getting over an allergy cold, so sorry about that, but I wanted to get this up for you guys. Here we have a packing list, and I just create different packing lists for different trips. I need to go ahead and take out things that I no longer am using. Food lists, future purchases are in here, and I just mark them off whenever I get them. YouTube and video plans in there, and then for the home section I have an Instapot recipe. This I haven't really kept up with too much, and that's because I started a daily page, but this is my overall kind of weekly cleaning schedule. So I have a few of those in here. Need to get back on track with that because it really helps when I do. Then I have some home organization and creating my closet into a desk area. I would love to try that little hack, so we're gonna try and get that going soon. This next section is my calendar section, and this is where I just keep anything calendar related. So I have my ideal morning routine for maximum productivity. I have this pull-out which tracks my entire year, and I have it color-coded by stickers, so that's really nice. And I just turn it over because we're at the end of the year already. I have my husband's work list. Then we get into the monthly section, and this is just my month. I have month on 2 pages, so the month on 2 pages that I purchased from Etsy came with these notable dates, so I really like that. So here we go. I think I just kept July in here, and then we have August, and September, which is where we currently are. And I've done some pre-planning for October, so that's there. And I have it printed out all the way until December. Then we get to, let's see, weekly. So I like to plan weekly as an overall look at things. So I used to plan where I did a week on one page and notes, but I found that by doing a day on a page, I don't really need this section as much. So I do still keep a weekly checklist and a monthly checklist. So this was at the beginning of September, and then another week here, another week here, and in the middle here is where I keep my list. So if I'm on this side, I keep the list right here, and this is just a bunch of sticky notes. And then if I'm on this side, I keep the list here. So I have my weekly layout, and then I have my to do this week right here and to buy. So I just mark that off when I'm done, and then when I get to the next week, I move this little divider pocket thing to the middle right here, and I can use that for the next week. So I'm basically using a week on a page, and the reason why that works for me is because I use daily pages now. So I have these dailies, and these are from Peanuts Planner Co. Love these. So I just basically put my weekly checklist here, and I just use this other side for things to buy or events that are happening. So I have just my dailies just like this. I add post-it notes if I want to plan hourly. So in this case, I wanted a little bit of hourly planning, so I used a post-it note for that. And you'll see that a little bit later on here too. Nothing fancy, just highlighter and pen. I wanted a little bit more of a packing list here. This is my last minute packing. This was my hourly right here. And this is current. So I'm gonna need to take some of those out, which is why I kind of wanted to show you now so that you can see how it was going. But I have some more dailies right here. And then we get into my daughter Everly section. So in here, I keep a few things. I keep some fun things, of course, a little quote, and then some paint from her. I keep a packing list in here. This is like when we were going camping to the beach. So if I ever camp to the beach again, I can refer to something like this. This is basic. This is just what I like to take for her for each day. And then we have foods that she loves, a little bit of art from her, learning crafts. So we do learning activities, and I wanted to keep a running list of some things that I wanted to do later. This is checkup for her. This was a while back. And then a picture of her. And what I was doing for a while here in her section was I was trying to get her to try new foods and to sleep and nap and go to sleep at a certain time. So I was tracking her sleeping, her eating, and then her naps. And I didn't always do it to a T, but I tried to. So that was that week. And then as you can see on the weekends, I just really didn't track too much, and then I really fell off here. So I want to get back on track with that because sometimes she's a great eater and sometimes she's not. So these are the inserts that I'm using for that. Passwords and contacts. So this is what I use for my passwords. I won't show you them. And then I had to skip over that last page because the pockets had some business cards of doctors and things like that. Then I have pictures, and the rest is really just pictures or stickers mostly. So I have these stickers that I like to use in my planner, and I keep them back here. Not too many, but I like keeping them back here. This little pocket right here has some more stickers and some notes, pictures and paint for my daughter. And then I keep in the back, which is why it gets really bulky, I keep in the back my gratitude notebook. So this is the second one that I'm on. This is the one that I did, you know, last time, and it has just a bunch of gratitude lists in there and journaling. So this is my current one. It's literally a field notes notebook with some stickers and a picture of me and my daughter. So I'm on my second one, and I keep that back here. I also have some stickers that I like to use on my monthly or on my weeklies. And that is pretty much it. That's the back of the planner, and that is the bulk of my planning. And the reason why it has really specific things is because I keep a project planner, I keep a wellness planner, and a memory planner. So because I have those other planners, I don't need to keep a ton of other specific information, but basically the meat and potatoes is my notes, my lists, my calendar, all my calendar information, and any permanent lists like contacts and passwords and things like that that I want to track and keep track of. So that is my personal planner, and I'm really happy with it right now. It gets the job done. I have a planner date with my planner every morning, and it's been working really well for me. So I hope that this helps you out or gives you some inspiration or was interesting, and I will talk to you guys in my next video.